Hi everyone, my name is Melissa or Meli. I am healingconmelie. I wanted to welcome you to my channel. I wanted to let you know that I do have more of my presence on Instagram and Facebook as well as on my podcast. So on Instagram and Facebook, everything that I have is healingconmelie. So Instagram, Facebook, my podcast, which is on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts for the moment. I also have my YouTube channel here. Everything that I have is healingconmelie, just to keep it, same across the board. So make sure to stay till the end because I am going to pull some oracle cards for this video, as well as let you know of some future offerings that I will be having. This is basically on how to check in and how to manage with yourself when things don't go as planned, and how to deal with that instead of just allowing yourself to be pissed off and allowing it to ruin your day. This is now story time. Monday, I had a big thing that I have every Monday, and it got pushed forward to Tuesday. So on Monday, I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'm good. Like, that's no problem. It actually helped me out. So that was fine. Tuesday, I had a meeting scheduled, and that got rescheduled. So I was like, okay, you know what? I was a little bit tired. That's fine. And then on Wednesday, I had a meeting with a friend, and we ended up like rescheduling because it was hot. And I was like, that's still fine. That's fine. And then on Thursday, I was supposed to meet with my partner, and like the time, like it wasn't working out as I had put in my calendar. I had a time slot. And I was getting upset at the situation. I wasn't like angry right away, but I started to feel upset. I started to feel irritated that things were not going as I had planned, basically. So, like I mentioned, the rest of the week had gone a little bit not as planned, but it was still good. And I was thinking, I was like, why am I upset? Like, this is the part where I started to ask myself, because we can't ask ourselves things. Like, it's not, I know that in Spanish it's like, oh, if you talk to yourself, like, you're crazy, si estás loca or whatever. But no, like, we have a lot of great answers within. So I started to ask myself, what is really bothering me? What is behind my irritation? What is behind my anger? And I realized that, like, when I took a moment to think instead of just feel and react, when I took that moment for myself, I realized, okay, this whole week had not gone as planned. So it was making me feel out of control, or that I didn't have control. And that's what it is, basically. So when I realized that, I also realized and also remembered that I didn't want to be angry. I didn't want to be irritated. Like, I wanted to be understanding, and I wanted to go with the flow, because I didn't want to resist. I didn't want to go against what was trying to happen. And I'm just talking about this instance. My mind went elsewhere, and I don't want to. Okay, back on track. So I am going to give you some of the things that I did, and they can also be used as tips. So when something doesn't go as planned, I'm going to give you my tips, and then I looked up some things online, and I got some tips from that as well. Number 1 is focusing on your breath / doing breath work exercises. I started to focus a little bit more on my breath, and I also ended up doing some breathing exercises, which consist of, breathing exercises. There are many, But this one that I did specifically, it is, so get your these two fingers, like your thumb and your index, and you hold your thumb on one side, and you're gonna inhale. Hold. Cover the other one. Let go of the thumb. Release. And then repeat. Hold. So that's one breathing technique that I can think of. There are many more. I know that when you breathe, like to try to get a good breath in your lungs is really like expanding your belly, your stomach as much as you can. And when you are releasing, it's like your belly is going to be like almost contracting or like coming back. Tip number 2 is to go with the flow. So when I was basically starting to flip the fuck out on yesterday, I just took a moment and I'm like, I don't have, I don't have that control that I wish. So let me just try to go with what is coming and just not be so stuck on what was going wrong, basically. Tip number 3 is a body scan. So I was trying to just focus on if there were any parts of my body that were feeling that, and I think I didn't do a great job because I was like, the anger was already coming up. But it's a good thing because you can say, like, am I feeling tension, like, on my neck, my shoulders, on my back, on my head, on my chest, on, like, my feet, whatever it is. But just focus on your body. Tip number 4 is meditate or take a quick walk. So it was really hot and I did not want to take a walk. So I laid on my bed and I took a little, I listened to a meditation video on YouTube that it helps with anger, and it helped a lot. I think I was doing the breathing exercises, the ones that I just showed you. I was doing those breathing exercises at the same time that I was meditating. So just trying to be in the freaking present, be in my body, be in my feelings, be in what I was feeling, and listening to that. And it was to let it go. So I was listening to what she was saying, and she was saying to like let go of those feelings, like for them not to stay with you. So that helped out a lot. My last tip would be to accept it. It's like that. That's what I have. It's just to accept it, because the more that you try to resist the change of plans not going how you wanted to, the more that you're going to be affected. So just as much as you can. I'm not saying like I wasn't 100% like, oh, I'm cured or oh, I'm happy, but it's just like, just accept the fact that what you wanted to happen didn't happen, but that doesn't make it a bad day, or that doesn't make it, it doesn't make everything bad. So those are my tips. What I found online was that this can be called cognitive inflexibility. And I also looked that this can be common in people with anxiety. So the first one that it says is go for a walk and practice not judging people. So it's basically what it says. It's going outside and not focusing on the judgment of others, for the sense that you can't change them. So it's like acceptance of what you cannot change, and that's what helps with the going for a walk and trying not to judge people. The second one is to recognize that desires are choices. So for this one, it's understanding that, or trying to understand within yourself. You know, all of this is like, it's just trying. It's attempting to feel a different way. So for the second one, recognize that desires are choices. I desired to have, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. be this. I desired to have 7 p.m. to whatever be this. And those are the choices. I desired that, so that's a choice. And we can change our mind. We can make different choices. So it is a choice. And that makes sense now that I'm like, talking about it. It was a choice for me to feel hesitant on things not going my way. So that was a desire, and desires are choices, and that's what that means. The third one says to play team sports for fun, but I'm not really a sports person in the first place. So if this fits for you, then that's great. It's just saying that it just said in the article that playing team sports can help you kind of let go of control. And pretty much, I think that's what it's about. It's about, I was upset that I didn't have control of my day. I was upset that I didn't have complete control of my week. And I was upset about it. And it's something that I feel is normal. It's just sometimes it can affect us because we have different baggage. So if I had a trigger earlier in the week, which I did have, that could also be like a reason why things not going my way affected me. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out some oracle cards, and yep, I have a couple new oracle decks and I'm excited for all of them. But today I am going to choose one from the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And it looks like this. And I'm gonna find a card that is for the collective of the people that are gonna watch this. So I'm gonna ask specifically for this video, my ancestors, guides, protectors, guardians, teachers, loved ones, how can we assist ourselves even more when we're going through this? Breath of the Cosmos. I got this card a little bit ago and I feel that it resonates a lot, but I'm going to read it to everyone. It's I love the art on it. It's so beautiful. It says, breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So let me read it. Breath of the cosmos. When we rely on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life. To surrender to the greater will that, it says God, but I don't use that word, that the universe has for you, or higher source or higher power. To move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, Little by little, you find yourself living the most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. So it says, place a card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I am willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear higher power, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me, please show me the way. That card was like on point. And let me see what's at the bottom. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. That one I have also been getting. So, I mean, that card was pretty much perfect. I'm glad that this card came out, and it just showed me how magical things are. So, before I go, I want to let you know that there is a new moon coming up. And new moons are a great time for bringing in what we want for manifesting. So I'm going to be having a virtual new moon healing circle, and I will be putting up details soon on my Facebook and my Instagram so that you can check that out if you're interested. And if you're willing to learn about manifesting, I do want to let you know that manifesting is you creating or co-creating what you want. There are things that will make it difficult, and that's pretty much mindset. If you have a limiting mindset or a scarcity mindset, if you have limiting beliefs that make you think that you don't deserve what you want, then manifesting can be difficult and will be difficult. But it's not impossible to change. It's just you wanting to change that part. I hope you enjoyed this video. I did. And please like the video. Please comment your favorite part. Share the video and follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Follow this channel for more videos like this. I am going to be posting more of the offerings that I'm going to be having on my Facebook and Instagram. I'm working on a website for everyone to just have things a little bit more clear. And if you enjoy this video so much that you would love to send me a donation, I am ready to accept those with my heart wide open and sending you that and much more back. You can find me on Venmo at healingconmelie. And if you have any questions, if anything came up that you would like clarification for, please reach out to me. I'm excited to start building a community of like-minded individuals that want to heal and that want to know what healing is and all that good stuff. So find me on Facebook, Instagram, healingconmelie, and you can email me healingconmelie@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Bye.